Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. And the Empire's starting to get pretty big here. As a matter of fact, we're definitely the biggest Empire in the galaxy here. And we're trying to expand it further. I have a colony ship that should be popped out by now. There it is. Matter of fact, I probably lost track of that for a little while. And I believe I was going to colonize over here. So let's grab the planet we want to colonize. And there is a race we can research here, or study, I guess, is... Alright, so I want to colonize here. And where do I want to pop this? This wouldn't be necessarily a bad place, although we wouldn't be able to take advantage of anything here. Out of everywhere I could put this, I think that is actually one of the better places I can put it. So we'll put it there. And I will be auctioning off a couple of my planets eventually. These guys down here will probably join this sector. We're just getting them in a position that... It's this planet and this planet. That they can be alright once we move them on. As a matter of fact, why don't we build some science labs where there's population building, working on science. And they've got plenty of food, so I'm not worried about that. And we might as well build another science lab here, because that will, these guys will pop out by the time that happens. And anything else we need to do on these guys? So this isn't being worked. I guess we have migrating populations happening. So why don't you come over here? We do that. And nothing else really jumps out at me as something that we need to work right now. So I think you guys are fine. And over here, we already looked at them. What about these guys? We do have this needing upgraded. But we are working on this right now. Might as well upgrade this as well. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and progress time here. So we have our colony ship out there. Ooh. We'll leave that be for now because they are surveying up here. Oh, where was that? Oh, over here. Okay. Now, I don't have as skilled of scientists working my ships anymore because I move things around.
System survey complete.
Okay. But you are plenty skilled. Where are you? Ah, you're over there. I do kind of want you to come back here and do this, so... Go ahead and research that. So they finished this here. And then this survey is taking a long time. And I did want to terraform a planet. I believe it was this planet. But we didn't have the resources at the time. And I actually don't have to come in there. Terraform. We still need one of those. I'm trying to work on that. This guy here should be building mining stations. I just don't know what's taking... Alright, where are you? You're over there. Okay. Well, I have the resources I need over here. Why don't you just go get this other bit of research over here? Alright, and my military fleet that's moving, which would be this guy, still on the way. Take them a while, but they'll get there. How's the faction looking? Still at 60%. I would like to get that resolved. Whatever happens when it gets to 100%, I'd like to see what happens and get it resolved. I'm hoping it's some kind of uprising that I can just put down, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It's a sabotage group rather than a, independence faction, so hard to say, because I thought when I had, There was a Pagovan faction, and I believe that one was an independence faction. They're gone now because they've been integrated. And I've been trying to bring down this support, but it just keeps going up. Now, I did just go to war with the Siragog League and take some more planets, so there is more population. Oh. I guess the, whatever was there got taken care of, so all that travel that this fleet did was for naught. You can go back now and spend 80 billion years doing so. But in the meantime, we have a construction ship here that needs to build research stations. And I believe I probably just got one of the resources I need. So terraform Ocean World. Okay, this planet is currently being terraformed, and it will take roughly about 10 years. So we just have to see what happens when we get something terraformed. I'm assuming it's just going to turn into an ocean planet, and that will be that.
Construction complete.
It looks like I'm not even using the strategic resources, though. I mean, like, they're not being taken up right now by the terraforming process. Alright. This planet is pretty packed full of people. We'll go ahead and build ourselves a science lab here, though. Okay. Just keep an eye on that every so often. Science ship. Okay. Construction ship. Believe you're not doing anything right now. Oh, maybe you're working on that already? Alright. The science ship that's not doing anything. I actually don't have much in the way for you to do, but I guess you can come over here. Survey that system. It'll take you 80 billion years to get there, but you'll get there eventually. And having 3 science ships floating around now doesn't really serve a purpose. Alright, this should be the colony ship colonizing, which should pop out anytime. And this construction ship doesn't have anything to do, but it will have something to do once the colony ship lands, so we'll just let it be. Alright. Got a science ship not having anything to do. Let's find where they are. Oh, I already sent somebody over here. Survey that system. Where's my other science ship? Alright, yeah, you I don't need anymore. This is actually tricky because I don't know where to put them. I guess we put them somewhere that we might have a war in the future, maybe? And then just, like, in the border. So why don't you come over here and just hang out by this not at all powder keg of a planet. That's the planet that has the Neo-Testor issues. But I have Neo-Testor populations spread out in other planets as well. Because they like continental worlds, and I do have other continental worlds, although I am turning one of those continental worlds into an ocean planet just to piss them off. I'm sure it's Neo-Testor racism is why I'm doing it. Alright. There we go. There's the colony. Grab this construction ship and have it build mining stations. And now we're counted as having too many planets, so let's just take a look at our... It was this planet and this planet. I think they're in the right place so that I can pawn them off. So the sector is probably the Bradam sector. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. No, I'm sorry, the Magrathi sector. Manage sector. And you can have this and this and this. And you can have that. Have that, and that, and that, and that. Alright. Finish. And... Ovigvada. Sometimes figuring out Oh, I'm sorry, that's a D. Okay, we'll manage this sector. You can have these here. Yay! Tiny sector. All right. So I'm not worried about planets having too many right now. And as a result, I think it's time to colonize more stuff. So this has an Arctic world, a desert world, and a tundra world. The tundra world is a nice size. The Arctic world here, pretty tiny. So this is the... Or is that the... That should be the Arctic world. That should be the desert world. And I guess this is the tundra world. And it's going to be 60% habitability. We could always terraform it, so it wouldn't be necessarily the end of the world if we colonized here. Alternatively, I could colonize up there. But I'm not sure if we would gain these two planets in the borders. It's possible. Because we do have a lot of border presence now. And this is a decent-sized planet. I'd have to use Testors as they are the ones that... Well, that's a lot of blockers. They are the ones that like continental worlds. So let me find myself a Testor population. They're all over the place, honestly. And I did just give these planets away. As a matter of fact, they appear to be close, but they're not really all that close. A closer planet would actually be over here. Because they go out this way. So that would be here. And I do have Testors on this planet, I'm fairly certain, because this is a continental world. I haven't terraformed it yet. At least that's... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm on wrong planet. This is the planet we want. And there should be Testors. Holy crap, why are they so unhappy? Oh, while terraforming is happening, they get pissed? Interesting. But the spaceport, I'd like to build me a colony ship. And we want Testors. And we want one that actually... unfortunately, these are the only Testors. They're still materialists, they're just pacifists, which isn't great, but we'll go ahead and take them. Hey, at least they're not xenophobes, which some of these Testors are. Just grab that, and they'll get built, and then we'll send that population over here, and then this part of the space will be finished off. Alternatively, I could send that guy out other places. There are some other continental worlds that would be good choices. For instance, we have a continental world, 2 continental worlds over here, tropical world over here that we could send the Pagovans, and then we have an Arctic world over there. So the this planet's nice size. That might be the next one we do. I just want to see what the survey unlocks for us. And then this will probably be the next place we go. And then that's pretty much it. We have this little bit of area, this little bit of area, and this area up here. And then we've pretty much peacefully expanded into everywhere that we can. Oh, what happened there? Failure. So it was a 7%, not 70%, a 7% failure chance, and they still failed. The unnatural mountain formation that was found on Naf Gavance, or Naf Gavas, turned out to be quite natural after all. Science officer feels that it would be an unfortunate waste of resources for the PCS to remain here even a second longer. Okay. So, science ship, that you are no longer doing anything. Come over here. What are you talking about? There's no route. Come over here. Then you can go over there. Maybe it's this jump is too far for a hyperspace ship. But it should be quicker for this particular fleet. Alright. I could build a Pagovan.
Construction complete.
Alright, we got more sabotage. How's the... Still at 60%. Okay, I could build another colony ship, but I don't really have a planet that I'm going to be giving up. Although I could get rid of this planet. That would be this guy here. They've built up pretty well. What are these Evandis like? They like Arctic. All right, so they're the same as the Siragog. As a matter of fact, they're probably more reliable than Siragog. Maybe I should have done them instead, because they're rapid breeders. That makes them nice for expansion. Probably should have done them instead of the Siragog population, because they're not pissed at me. I don't have any really suitable Arctic planets now. So that was a slight mistake. I should have taken a look at that population before I sent the Siragog over there. Because rapid breeders is really nice for establishing colonies. And most of these Arctic planets over here are pretty tiny. I don't really like colonizing tiny worlds unless I'm just going to do it for border expansion. Alright, we'll just hold off for now, but I'll have to keep in mind that those guys are good colonizers of Arctic planets in the future. But I think the real place I want to colonize is with the Pogovans here. So do we have any Pogovans nearby? No, none there. We do have some over here.
System survey complete.
Alright. You have a construction ship that doesn't have anything to do. I guess you might as well stick around over here. Because we're probably going to be pushing over there soon. You know, I'm half tempted to put a colony over here just so I can get all these resources that are over here. I mean, there's quite a lot over here. So, you know what? I will grab on Sugrim here a colony ship. And I will make it the Vandari here. And these guys are exactly the same ethics as I have. So we'll grab them. Alright, good stuff. Oh, we also have a science ship not doing anything. Where are you, out of curiosity? You're over there. Well, you know what? How about you survey that system? Because you'll get there quicker than my other science ship that's moving. I guess you just chill out over here. Go into orbit. Oh, yeah. There you go. Upgrade. No. We don't want this one to upgrade. Because that would get rid of the hyperspace system. Because I can't build hyperspace ships myself. Alright. Construction ship, where are you? You're over there. Alright, you can build me a... Well, there is observation to be done here. So you could do that. Or I could build a research station. We need the society research, so go ahead and do that. Alright. And maybe we actually take that population that would have gone to the Arctic world over here, and instead have them come over here on the Tundra world. Because they're rapid breeders, it's a big planet. Alright, we do have research, which helps. Habitability goes up. Alright, I do want the Empire Leader capacity. Don't really care about that. Give myself another planet that I can colonize. I'm going to go with this. Just to get it out of the way. And this is almost done. Good thing we have this guy working on it. Alright. Where is this science ship? Oh, that's right. I told you to hang out over here. Just enter orbit, please. Actually, you can upgrade because you are one of my ships that has hyperspace, so that's fine. Then where are you? You're over here. Yeah, just sit there. We're planning on colonizing planets somewhere, so... Okay.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
This planet will be popping soon.
Research complete.
Alright, another research done. Alright. And we knew that was coming. Okay, so... Don't care about missiles. Engineering facility, we don't have a lot of those, but it's something I could do. Fortress, mining network, military station, health. So this is an empire modifier. And then we have all of the things over here that we have partial research on because of enemy fleets. Alright, so we could do a fortress, or I could make the military stations have more health. I'm thinking about doing the fortress here. And, alright. Good to go. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on this. I have to remember which planet is popping out which type of colonist.
Colony established.
So I'm going to do a continental planet. I'm trying to remember where I'm actually sending these guys. Was it over here? I know I have a Neo Testor. And I believe I was going to send it over there. Oh, it was here. No, I apologize. It was here that we were going to send. Okay. And these guys have finally shown back up over here, so they can go into orbit. How's the faction support? 60%. We have another construction ship not doing anything. And you can build a research station. Okay. So this might take care of the border in this area anyway, so... Excuse me. Let's continue. Might as well speed things up, as a matter of fact. Because we're waiting for a colony ship to pop out. Oh, wait. This is now officially a planet. So you're going to build me a spaceport. And I do need to grab the blocker governor. Yes, I would like you. Out of curiosity, I had governors on planets that are no longer in control by me. So are they still there? No, they're counted as being available. So I have 2 governors that are available. So this planet needs a governor. Okay, let's grab this one. Change. Alright, so we have... Of the ones available, I have a blocker clearer. And I have this guy that doesn't have a lot of skill. Doesn't really do anything else. We'll grab that guy. Because we're going to have another colony popping out. As a matter of fact, in this system, let's change the governor to the older dude. And surface. Just start clearing a lot of this stuff. And you... I guess don't build anything for right now. We'll just worry about the spaceport for now. Nationalist corruption. Huh. This is going to be gone in 21 days. I didn't get any pop-up for that, though. All right.
System survey complete.
All right, so we have another science ship not doing anything. That's everything surveyed that I can survey. So I would like you to come down over here. And that's right, I have the assist research tech, huh? Alright. Come over to test. And assist research. I also want to grab these two fleets. Except not you. And merge. And any other science ship. You're already in orbit here. And you are over there. How about, instead, you go to one of my bigger planets, like for instance over here, and come in here and just research. And then we have another science ship somewhere. You're on Largos. Okay. Well, I would like you to come over to this planet and assist research. All right. They're doing good stuff for me now.
Construction complete.
And we're almost to over 300 with all of these. Another thing I need to do is I need to come over into this observation post. Because I have planets here, I think I'm going to go with the abduction choice. Although, first, let's take a look at the population. What are they like? They're space... well, not spacefaring. Frogs. And they are fanatic xenophiles, so we don't really want to piss them off, probably. Alright. And what is their level? They're Bronze Age. Okay. I guess I won't be too aggressive there, because they're xenophiles. We don't want to make them xenophobes. On the other hand, they might enjoy being abducted, right? Alright, so we'll do that. We'll abduct the crap out of them. How is my, wow, this takes forever. 0 per month. Why is it not, gaining? Part of me wants to say screw you guys and just put it on an aggressive observation rather than technological enlightenment, but we'll just let it go. I'll take a look at it in the future. But I do have a science ship not doing anything. I'm not a science ship, construction ship. So where are you? You're over here, so build me research stations. We have another construction ship not doing anything, and I believe that is the guy over here. And I do have a colony ship now, which is over here. And you need to go in here and colonize planet. And where to put the station? I think we put it here. There you go. Alright, well I think that's a good point to put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.